Let's take a look at where these NBA playoff stars were ranked in high school. First, we got Knicks point guard Jalen Brunson, who was ranked 31st by 24/7 Sports. He's been at war with Tatum since high school and even snuck a light body. Get this, Warriors Jimmy Butler was ranked 1,253rd in the class of 2007. Jimmy ended up doing the JUCO route. Before hitting clutch game winners in the playoffs, Tyrese Halliburton was ranked 177 in the class of 2018. Maybe the scouts were hating on his jumper. Ant-Man, on the other hand, was a 5-star since day one. He was ranked number 2 in the 2019 class behind James Wiseman. Ant still ended up being the number 1 pick. The Joker was out in Serbia, where rankings don't exist. But moving like that at 6'11 is crazy. The 3-time MVP is gonna go down as the biggest draft steal in NBA history. His teammate Aaron Gordon was ranked 4th overall in the class ahead of him. He was balling with the Oakland Soldiers on the EYBL circuit. Steph Curry was ranked 281st in the class of 2006. As a high school sophomore, he was 5'6" and a $130. Donovan Mitchell was the 43rd ranked player in 2015. He was likely ranked lower due to his size, but he had some nasty dunks in high school. Jason Tatum has always been ranked top 3 in his class. He was the youngest player Calipari ever offered, but for some reason he could never get ranked ahead of Harry Giles and Josh Jackson. Canada native Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was ranked number 35 in the 2017 class. I heard he didn't get that aura until he was 19. Naz Reid came out the womb when he was 19. This was back when he went by Big Jelly. He was ranked number 13 in the 2018 class. Derek White was so underrated there was no high school footage of him. After receiving no offers, he was a D2 walk-on. And he ended up growing 5 inches after he turned 18. Karl Anthony Towns was ranked number 9 in the class of 2014. He even dunked on Jokic at the 2014 Nike Hoop Summit. Oh my god! Peyton Pritchard was ranked 43rd in the class of 2016. A lot of people didn't expect him to have a lot of success. He just won 6th Man of the Year this season. Amin and Asar Thompson were both unranked because they went pro. These two are going to be a problem in the league for years to come. It would be crazy if they ended up on the same team. In high school, Dante DiVincenzo was the Michael Jordan of Delaware. In his high school, he was unranked nationally, but in his home state, he was a basketball god. This is back when Ja Morant went by Demetrius. He was unranked in the class of 2017. A lot of people said he couldn't dunk until he was a senior in high school. Luka Doncic played professionally as a 16-year-old, but he went unranked in ESPN's rankings due to being an international player. Someone said this is before he got on that American diet. Austin Reeves was unranked in high school, but somehow snuck an ESPN page. AR-15 once dropped 73 points in the state championship. This was before James Harden grew out the beard. He was ranked number 21 in the class of 2007. Y'all can say what you want about James Harden's Game 7s, but he's still one of the most talented players of this generation. Chet Holmgren was a scrawny kid from Minnesota that ended up becoming a real problem. ESPN had him ranked number 1 nationally in the 2021 class. Just check out this sequence. He blocked all these shots, got the rebound, takes the ball up the court himself, and pulls up. Dude was different in high school. Jalen Green ended up number 1 in the 2020 class. Him and Cade Cunningham were going back and forth, just like they were for NBA draft picks. But the Houston Rockets have a star. LeGoat James was ranked number 1 in the country in 2003's rankings. But it's no surprise, he changed the game. Milwaukee native Tyler Hero was ranked ahead of Tyrese Halliburton in Wisconsin, and ESPN had him ranked number 30 nationally. He showed all throughout high school he was one of the best scorers in the country. Since Giannis Antetokounmpo was Greek, they didn't rank international players, but I wonder what you guys think. Where would he rank in the 2013 class? At the top, you had Andrew Wiggins, Jabari Parker, Julius Randle, and Aaron Gordon as the top 4. Darius Garland was ranked 16th overall in the 2018 class, but he was still the number 1 point guard. That class was loaded with forwards. Paolo Banchero was ranked number 4 in the 2021 class. Watch out, because him and Orlando Magic are coming. He averaged 29 in the playoffs this year. AJ Green, better known as Derry Bird, came from a small town in Iowa and is now one of the best shooters in the NBA. He was ranked 78th in ESPN's 2018 rankings. Here he hit a game winner to win the state championship. Malik Beasley had a career year for Detroit. ESPN had him ranked 28th in the 2015 class. He hits his head on the backboard here. Cleveland Cavaliers guard Ty Jerome was ranked number 44 in the 2016 class. It's a coincidence that happened to be his jersey number at the top 100 camp. He averaged 12.5 points for Cleveland. Cade Cunningham was number 2 in ESPN's 2020 class behind Jalen Green. The 6'6" point guard has turned the Pistons franchise around. Little bro couldn't believe what he just saw. Draymond Green was ranked number 36 in the 2008 class. His toughness is what got him to the league. Y'all can say what you want about Draymond, but bro is a winner. He won back-to-back state championships in 2007 and 2008 for Saginaw High School. Canadian-born Jamal Murray went unranked, but he went crazy for Orangeville Prep. Every once in a while they'll come to the States and show him why he should be ranked. Jaden McDaniels was ranked number 7 in the 2019 class. People used to call the 6'10 forward Baby KD. 2024 Finals MVP Jaylen Brown was ranked number 4 in the class of 2015. Brown just got back on defense. Kids these days would never. The Warriors' Pat Spencer has a super unique story. He was unranked in basketball, but he actually played lacrosse all throughout college. And as a graduate transfer, he had 1 year of eligibility and hopped on Northwestern's basketball team. Andrew Nembhard was ranked number 28 in the 2018 class. He played alongside RJ Barrett at Mount Verde in Florida. New York Knicks' Josh Hart was ranked 92nd in the 2013 class. He was a tough guard out of DC. Hart attended Sidwell Friends in high school. Bam Adebayo has been a grown man since day one. He was ranked number 5 in the 2016 class. When we first started filming him, he went by Adrise, but after all these dunks, he had to be called Bam. Derrick Jones to this day has one of the best dunks in high school basketball history. He was ranked 30th in the class of 2015. Miles Turner was a shot blocking machine in high school. He came in at number 2 in ESPN's 2014 rankings. The 7-footer was unstoppable. Fred VanVleet was ranked 83rd in the 2012 class. He's one of the earliest people that we ever filmed. VanVleet came from Rockford, Illinois. Gary Trent was ranked 8th by ESPN in the 2017 class. He was getting buckets for the Bucks. He averaged almost 19 a game. Alex Caruso was ranked number 100 in ESPN's 2012 class. He went to A&M Consolidated High School in College Station. Russell Westbrook entered high school at 5'8" and 140 pounds. ESPN had him unranked. Clearly he was a late bloomer. Houston Rockets' Dylan Brooks was unranked in high school because he came from Canada. But him and Jamal Murray played on the same AAU team together, CIA Bounce. Anthony Black went under the radar for a lot of high school. He played on a non-shoe circuit team, but the 6'7" point guard made his name known to ESPN, and they got him number 15. 2023 NBA Defensive Player of the Year Jaren Jackson was ranked number 9 in the 2017 class. We knew without a doubt he would be one of the best defensive players in the league. Evan Mobley was ranked number 3 behind Jalen Green and Cade Cunningham in the 2020 class. He definitely looked like a pro. Christian Braun was unranked in the class of 2019. He took his talents to Kansas, where he won an NCAA championship and declared for the draft after that year. Oklahoma City's Jalen Williams was an under-the-radar prospect from Arizona that went unranked. Moses Moody was ranked 45th in the class of 2020. He played a key role on Scotty Barnes and Cade Cunningham's Mount Verde team. To this day, Michael Porter Jr. was one of the best high school players we had ever seen. ESPN ended up ranking him number 2 behind Marvin Bagley. All we needed to see was him take off from the free throw line to know he's the truth. Minnesota Timberwolves' Julius Randle was ranked number 3 behind Jabari Parker and Andrew Wiggins. Sorry for the low quality footage, but it's a high quality player. Orlando Magic's Jalen Suggs ended up being ranked number 6 in the class of 2020. He played alongside Chet Holmgren in high school and in AAU. Jalen Duren looked like a grown man as a sophomore in high school. It's no surprise he ended up being ranked 7th in the 2021 class. Him and Cade Cunningham were a nasty 1-2 punch in the playoffs. Scottie Pippen Jr. was a late bloomer. 24/7 Sports had him ranked 204 in the 2019 class. Knicks forward OG Anunoby was unranked in high school. We filmed him at the Future 150 camp 12 years ago. Bobby Portis had a wild sequence here. ESPN had him ranked number 16 in the 2013 class. Brandon Pajemski made his name in college. He was unranked in high school. But you know the Warriors, they found a shooter from Wisconsin. Cleveland Cavaliers' Jared Allen was number 15 in the 2016 class, but he was the number 1 center. That class was loaded with guards. Moral of the story is, it doesn't matter where you're ranked right now, just keep your head down and keep grinding. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.